1, 11, 5, 4, 96. Anyway. Hey guys, welcome to Ryan's Ashes Garage. It's been a while since I've uploaded. I wanted to figure out how to edit because I have zero skills in it, and I figured before I made my first video I might as well at least learn 15% skill level of editing. So it's going to be horrific. Yeah. Today we're going to power wash this thing because it has roughly 986,000 years, 1,438 different oils, and God knows how many dirts on the frame, the firewall. And after we're done power washing, we're going to needle scale the front section of the frame, and we're going to coat it with a rust converter, and then we're going to paint it black. And then that'll be the beginning prep of getting the motor back in and making this thing make vroom vroom noises and make my neighbors furious with me. So, we can already tell that front seal of the trans is annihilated. I don't have to change that. But let's get it washed and see where we're at.
I will remain! After tonight, I want simply to live for whatever brief future I have left. You are the one who are the one who died me, dearest one. What a string of well-beings, especially when it springs from sources like ours. I have struggled for the just and the good, for the betterment of the world. I promise you now, as I say farewell. Then, until the last instant, I will give you no reason to be ashamed of me.
Alright. Truth be told, I already needle scaled this side. And this side is in way better shape because it was covered in oil and fluid and all sorts of grime and mutt, but it kept the frame in good shape. So, big win there. It's time for a little break. Having me a cold snack. Can't tell you what it is because I'll probably get in trouble, but it shares the initials with professional bull riding, and both are awesome. So now, I'm gonna let it dry up, and once it's finished drying, hit that one side, patch side a little more with the needle scaler, and then we'll hit with some rust converter, and I'm gonna paint the whole section area black, and then we can get on to the fun stuff, the non-prep, the over the hill, let's get the thing to make noise and piss people off stages. So, we'll come back in a little bit when it's dry and start coating. Okay, so now it's dry, and now we're going to start hitting with the rust converter. I'm going to use Permatex's rust treatment. I am no way in shape or form affiliated or sponsored by them. It's just a pretty decent product. It seals, it kills new rust. It's not the magic fix-all, but it's a great preventative. So, there you go. My wife also reminded me it's Sunday. And Sundays are for mimosas. Cheers. Now, let's go spray. Now you want to spray these 2 or 3 decent coats, allowing, apparently, 2 minutes between each coat to dry. So we're gonna do a liberal coating each time.
Please understand, preparing for death doesn't mean giving up, but knowing how to confront it when it arrives. So many things can still happen in the meantime. I will remain for the determined.
what?
For this reason, I will not be able to think about the things that
I've noticed that it works best if you just don't breathe while you're doing it. Alright, that's one can down, one coating. I'm not going to make you wait through the next two, but I'll time lapse it. We'll come back and get to coating the frame. Now I'm 2 coats in. I'm waiting for the second one to dry so I can do the third. But as you can see, it turns all the exposed metal to black. Especially over here, where this was down in here clean as hell, nice and silver actually. Once I clean everything off, and it is just black. Goes on clear, ends black. Apparently it seals all the moisture out and pulls whatever's in there out. And there's science and things that make it do its job. I don't know, dude, I'm not a botanist, I have no idea. But it works. It does a pretty damn good job, especially if you live in the Rust Belt like I do. It, I don't know, give it a shot. You'll like it. Alright, so the third coat's done. And as you can see, we have some full coverage. What was light brown is now black. Now we can't touch this for 24 hours, let it cure, and then I can see what the deal is tomorrow. Now until then, I'm gonna go inside, hang out. It's about 7:30 on a Sunday. My daughter wants to play princess, she's 3.5 years old, and I don't have a choice in the matter. Tomorrow, hopefully, though, as long as everything here is good, we're gonna spend the day tomorrow pulling all the wiring out, removing all the brake lines, pulling the master cylinder out, clean up this firewall enough so we can get it painted. And we're gonna paint this whole firewall and this frame black. Well, see you in the morning.
3 weeks later.
Well, it's been about 3 weeks since I got back to this. It's been rain, rain, more rain, torrential rain, light rain, and then a really sunny day that turned into rain and a thunderstorm. And then between those days were heat waves and just awful weather to get this stuff done. And I finally got tired of it, and I forgot to set up the camera, and I set up a little tent and painted the frame rails. So now everything here is black, as you can see, and I'll even bring you in. Let's go. So now the frame is all blacked out, all happy-go-lucky. And the firewall is also black. I didn't get time to pull everything off, but I did a good enough job for now. It's gonna go a little deeper. But again, this is not a restoration. This is get it running, get it on the road. So the next video, we're gonna be dressing the motor. And you ask, what motor? Let me show you. And this is the mild small block that a good friend of mine put together for this project. Nothing special. It's a 1994 1500 pickup. Basic 2-bolt main 350 block. You can get these pretty cheap, and you can have some fun with them. There's some internal things that we did with this that I'll get into in the next video when we address how to dress the front motor with an entire accessory drive and convert what used to be V-belt to a serpentine belt system. But since it's going to my 1970 GMC, and this thing's going to run on recycled dinosaurs, it's only fitting to go old school. So to fuel it, we're going to go with this. Holly Brawler 4-barrel. That's right, we're staying carbonated. And unfortunately this block doesn't have the provision for a mechanical fuel pump. So I'm going to show you how to set it up with an electric fuel pump that runs through a return style fuel pressure regulator. And I'm also going to show you how to set up your 68 to 70 GMC or Chevrolet, if you have one, with a factory tank and make it return style using factory parts. So until then, please like, subscribe, share it, show your friends this idiot on the internet, and we'll continue moving forward together. Until next time, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.
Papa!